So I'm not sure if this is going to be of any interest to anybody, but I'm going to show you guys how to fix this thing. This is the chronograph that I smacked with a 55 grain full metal jacket bolt tail when I was very first shot on this chronograph. Actually, just when I was just firing it up to see how it worked and see if everything worked all right, and sure enough, I shot it right through the uprights, through the supports. And as it turns out, Caldwell doesn't know when the parts are gonna be in. Their website says January of 2020. I'm not gonna wait that long, so this is actually a little bit of an odd size. This is 5/32 pole here, or like for better words, steel tube, or not steel tube, but steel rod. So what we're gonna do, I ordered a 3-foot section of 5/32 steel off of Amazon. A little bit harder to find than you would expect, actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to get these measured, get this cut, and do our own little fix to this, so I don't have to sit here and wait on Caldwell to figure out what's going on to be able to use my chronograph again. So let's get this thing disassembled, get some measurements done, and see get some cutting done. All right, so. Obviously, this steel rod's not going to come in the exact length that we need to match up with everything else, but I ended up getting a 32-inch piece of it, so we're going to have to cut this down. We're going to get some measurements as to exactly what size the original one is. So we're right at 14 and 5/8 is what we're at here. So I guess we just do this. Obviously, it probably doesn't have to be perfect, but we're gonna make it as close as we possibly can. We'll bring this down and mark this right there. I need 2 of them, obviously, because it went through both. So that's done. Got those guys marked. I don't have anything too fancy. I don't think we need anything too fancy to cut this. I'm just going to use my Dremel with a cutoff wheel here. We'll get this moved around, and we'll get this chucked up in the safe, or in the vise. All right, we're chocked up in our vise here. Got our safety squints on. Here's our Dremel, nothing fancy, just a regular $20 Dremel or whatever it is. This is probably going to sound like crap, but we'll get this thing cut open here. Some pretty tough stuff. Get this out of there, get the other side chopped up. That went a lot easier. It makes me think I may have done something wrong with it the first time, but live and learn. So from here, we're going to clean these edges up. This is a wonderful thing to be doing on a wood table in the basement full of gunpowder and primers and all kinds of stuff down here. But get these things cleaned up. Make sure that they go in nice and easy. That one's all cleaned up. Decent looking. Not the best, but I'm sure this will work for what we're doing here. Framing looks great. Let's put this on video and then make it off to the side where nobody can see it. All right, let's move this back around. All right, so there we go. $5. It's all put back together, ready to go. Measurements were a little bit off, but as it turns out, it really doesn't matter. So this thing should be fixed. Everything slid right in, was ready to go. So if you have any problems with that, order it on Amazon, cut it, boom, you're done. $5.